Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of 4. Bryant Samuel gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, I look at his stat line, Matt. I look at his whip. It's just above league average. And that tells me he struggles just a little bit this year. If he can keep runners off the base paths and not pile up a lot more than maybe the 1 or a little bit above an inning, then he's got a chance to win. So keeping the traffic limited is the key to his success in this game.
And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Leading off for the Naturals.
Stepping up now, number 5. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Babb is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it.
Let's go.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 5. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Coronado coasts under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jamal Babb. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Babb.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Blake. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another chance. Number 5. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back in standing.
Come on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go.
Now another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Ken Whipple is on deck. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Second baseman.
Ready for another shot. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch to third. And they'll just tag him here for the out. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. Digging in once again, Tom Chang. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Designated hitter, Tom
Set
Chang.
to deliver the 0-1 to short. Fielded cleanly. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. Digging in to try it again. Robert Medina. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Thomas Rounds third and is digging for the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Leading off the inning, number 5,
Arkansas.
and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 5.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody out. Looks like right now,
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Coronado going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
For the victorious Drillers, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Naturals, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, the second of 4. Into the box, number 5. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing and a pop-up. And no one will get this one. Nobody out, runner on first.
Right here, let's go, kid.
Down and away, ball 1.
Yeah, here we go, big guy, come on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Coronado on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Digging in the switch hitter, Arthur Newsom. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Runners going. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Hey, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Frank Glover.
Drive that pitch now, eh?
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. In now, Jacob Irby is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 0-1, here's the pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror.
Striding in once again, number 5. He singled his last time up.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the out.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 5. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Babb in time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Richie Darling.
Now batting,
Hey, one away,
left
one
fielder,
away.
Richie Darling.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there. but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Standing in, Greg Cuellar, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Greg Cuellar.
The 0-2 delivery. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Stepping up to the plate, Tom Chang, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Hey, come on, boys. We got to hold him right here.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Now batting, number 5. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Culberson is right there, and there's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Charlie Culberson, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Charlie Culberson.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. No problem here, 1 away. At the plate, Sammy Ruiz.
Second baseman, Sammy Ruiz.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball left side. Reined in. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speed.
Ready once again, number 5. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals: 10 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Drillers, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Ricky Burke is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
HR, you take a look at our home-standing ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, it's been really interesting. I mean, they won a game, lost a game, won a game. You want to get a little more consistency. And that's why you want to win this game and maybe put together a nice streak moving forward.
And that's in there. Base hit. Whipple rounds the corner and is headed home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Morales.
Here comes the 0-1. Soft liner towards first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he didn't square that one up, but you couldn't have thrown it any better. Off the end of the bat, and Dork's in for a hit. Oh, you got to love it.
Now at the plate, Lou Taveras comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Lou Taveras.
The 0-2 home. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but
stepping into the box, Woody Mosher.
Catcher. Woody Mosher.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Now in the box, number 5. He reached on a single in his first try. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit.
Striding in, Chad Coronado. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hit to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one.
Digging in and looking for more, number 5. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coronado has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So they breeze through this half of the inning. So coming to the plate, Robert Medina comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Medina
looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready now, Chad Coronado.
The center fielder number 16, Chad
Hey, 1 out,
Coronado.
we got 1.
The 0-1 delivery. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, that's one of those unusual.
At the plate, Richie Darling. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Richie Darling.
Hit on the ground to third. Alvarado is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Now at the plate, number 5.
For the natural.
He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this
Number
point.
5.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So striding forward now, Jamal Babb. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Babb.
Swing and a liner. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Number 5 will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer. There was a pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
The 1-0 delivery. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want. Stepping in, Mark Quinn. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for.
Our final line score for the
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself. He finally got his first win of the season after failing a couple times to get to that point. Let's see if he can go back-to-back wins now.
HR, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Lou Taveras. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 5. A base hit in his first trip. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Hey, square one up. One time.
Here it comes, 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hirsch going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the...
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 5. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here it comes, 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Carnes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think. Ready once again, Lenny Hirsch. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Lenny Hirsch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Ready for another chance. Number 5. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on the ground to the left side. The second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly. Here's Kyle Saul. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Right fielder, number 85.
Hit on the ground to third. Kirby is right there, and he's retired 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Number 5. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Punch up for us, kid. Here we go.
0-1. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this and you can call on to shut the door for you. He went out there and put the hammer down, and sometimes that's easier said than done.
3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 15 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set. Stepping up to the plate, number 5. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Stay hot, baby. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Now in the box, number 5. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Curveball that time, not even close.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Carnes is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out. So stepping in, Nick Worth, runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To short, right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, stepping in and ready for another shot, number 5. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Ready on 1 and 2. Fouled back. Now another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. So they breeze through. Digging in and looking for more. C.J. Hale. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. High pop-up. Number 5 is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and ready for another shot now. Number 5. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line.
He's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh?
Let's go. That's popped up out towards short right field. Encarnacion backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Springfield. Now at the plate, number 5. Looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. HR, you take a look at our home-standing ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Striding into the box, number 5. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact. Striding in once again, number 5. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Let her rip. Here we go.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in, Nick Worth.
Now batting, center fielder, Nick Worth.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw. A great play, but no chance to get an out, and now there'll be runners at the corners. Digging in once again, Lenny Hirsch. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now at the plate, number 5. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hard liner toward short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the 2nd out. So striding in, Nick Worth. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Nick Worth.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded clean. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Here's Kyle Saul. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Number 85.
The 0-1 on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes.
This young team is introduced to one of baseball's lowest feelings, ending a series with nothing to show in the win column.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 4. Into the box, number 5. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And Harold, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Matt, they're coming off a homestand where they only won 3 games at home. They did not play very well. But the other part of it is this is game 1 of the road trip. you hope to have some positive things. Maybe turn it up another notch and be able to compete at a level that you weren't doing at home. Get away from all the negativity.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Frank Morales, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is line to left, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So no runs here. Now to the plate, Stephen Abe. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Herman. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to. Into the box now, Roger Baez.
The designated hitter, Roger Baez.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A double play ball to second. 4. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 5. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the box now, Ken Kondo.
Now batting.
3rd inning here. 3-1 our score.
Kondo.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Ready for another chance.
Now
Frank
batting.
Morales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Morales.
A 1 pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Check your outfielders now, see where they're at.
Striding in once again, Elvis Lopez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lopez.
Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 5. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. On the ground to third. Lynn scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in once again. Number 5. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, get your pitch.
First offering on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. First and second now, 1 man out.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That was a big strike.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our top player of the game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
1 error. They left no runners on.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Gus Nadu, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's coming off an outing where he couldn't get out of the 5th inning. You know, 5th inning's that deciding inning for any pitcher. He was so frustrated he couldn't get through the 5th. And to make it worse and compound the matter, he got the loss. So this outing right here, if he's able to dig deep, we'll see him pitch well.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed it. And if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Chu takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steven Herman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in to try it again. Number 5. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 5.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Waldrop moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 5. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Do it. No one better. Let's go.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Ready for another chance. Lloyd Hull. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Hey, we got no.
He waits. Now the pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Striding in once again, number 5. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah. It's behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Digging in once again, Roger Baez looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding in, Victor Gonzalez. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Gonzalez.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man. Coming to the plate now, number 5. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Ready once again, Ken Kondo. The 1-1 pitch. This is in the air out to right. Waldrop moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Frank Glover.
First baseman, Frank Glover.
The 3-0. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away. Ready for another shot now. Luis Alvarado. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least. Stepping in, number 5. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, you can do it. No one bet. Let's go.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Let it fly right here.
Ready on 1 and 2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Short, hit hard. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Steven Herman.
Left fielder.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2.
Herman.
Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded pickup. The throw. In time. And what a vital play there. Preventing. Now at the plate, Victor Gonzalez.
The first baseman, Victor.
Now the 2-1. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are tied 2-2.
Northwest Arkansas, the shortstop, number 5.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most. And this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Ryan Castillo claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Coming to the plate now, number 5. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Swing and a liner. Runners are at first and second with one away.
All right, one time right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Waldrop is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. With a moment now, let's have a...
Well, Matt, this game's going to be a slugfest. I mean, to me, the key might be getting in that bullpen first. Who scores early? Who's able to get in that pen and just continue to keep the pressure on the other club?
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Striding into the box, Stephen Abe. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chased one high there as this is bounced towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now at the plate, number 5. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Oh, he was right on that one. A breaking ball right in his wheelhouse. He just, oh, man, he had good timing.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first.
Settling in now number 5. Number 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Hit on the ground out to short. Chu fields it cleanly. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. In now, Michael Chu. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Shortstop.
The windup and the 0-1. Left side. To his left, Kirby. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping up now number 5. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey, no one better here.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's another single, another hit. Now they are first and second. They just haven't come up with that big hit to drive a lot of runs in. They got to break things open pretty soon.
At the plate, Ken Kondo, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ken Kondo becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Man, easy right here, kid. Let's go.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning. Kyle Waltrip now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get it? There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4. So striding forward now, Andres Ojeda hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Knee high, he barehands it. What a play. Stepping in, number 5. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 5. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
But the runner's back easily. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
See it up, drive it like you can. Let's go.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coronado has a read on it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready once again, number 5. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman, number 5.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Medina going back on it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready for another chance? Robert Medina.
Left fielder, Robert Medina.
On the ground up the middle. Scooped up. A bare hand for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready for another shot now. Number 5. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers. Like fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Striding in once again, Sherwood McElroy. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take the deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Digging in and looking for more, Frank Morales. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Now you're down 1 with that hit right there. Now you're 1 big swing away from walking them off.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this sport. Carlos Lopes is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And, Harold, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, what a way to start a road trip, right? I mean, Game 1 of the road trip, you win by 1 run. And now you come for Game 2, and you just build off of that.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So no runs. At the plate, Mark Quinn. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman.
1-2. Here it comes.
Quinn.
Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 5. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go. See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Drilled right back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
Hey, we got nobody.
Leading up for the Drillers.
Digging in to try it again. Dave Thomas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of...
Digging in once again, Tom Chang. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. This one's down to 3rd. Oh, beautiful dive. Wow. So stepping in, number 5. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Dave Thomas. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
One out now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now batting, number 5.
Now batting,
he's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they breeze through this.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Drillers. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the 3rd. Digging in, number 5. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Blake rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, Matt, as you know, they haven't been scoring many runs lately. Maybe this is the catalyst to get things going for them and pull them out of this losing streak. That's a big RBI single for them early in the game.
Left fielder.
Digging in, the switch hitter. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping in, Lou Taveras. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Quinn is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. At the plate, number 5. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1.
Hey, wait for your pitch right there, huh?
Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Hey,
2 out with the man at first. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Coronado on the move, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Stepping into the box, Richie Darling. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And there he goes towards second. High pop-up. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Clint Waldron.
The first baseman, number 33, Clint Waldron.
1-2, here it comes. On the ground, softly towards second. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Well, he's really struggling, and right.
Now in the box, Mark Quinn. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. The 0-2 home. Grounded back up the middle. The underhanded flip to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. At the plate, number 5. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Coming to the plate now number 5. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Come on, big guy, see it, drive it. Right
Ready
here.
with the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Hey, see it. Rip it. Here you go.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes.
A player receives a visit from his manager. Who apparently really likes this baseball quote. And also likes his players to respect the importance of defense.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Tonight, Game 4 of this 4-game weekend. Gus Nadu, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, you have the big advantage.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Now to the plate, Greg Cuellar.
First baseman, Greg Cuellar.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Standing in, number 5. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Number 5.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Chang ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic.
Ready for another chance.
The batter,
Richie
number 10.
Darling. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Richie
Here's
Darling.
the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. A bear on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. Digging in to try it again. Number 5. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 5.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
Striding in once again, Ken Kondo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. And the throw in gets away from him. So much of this game is situational hitting. Digging in and looking for more. Number 5. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chang is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready once again, Sammy Ruiz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit out towards second. And he'll go to second here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding into the box, number 5. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made... Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4. Now to the plate, number 5. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Hull has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, here's how the home side's line.
Digging in, Elvis Lopez. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number. Hit hard. Knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. Into the box now, Stephen Abe. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So they load the bases on 3 hits. But digging in for his second at-bat, number 5. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hits this one hard the other way. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Haller has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Arthur Newsom. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Newsom.
Set to deliver the 0-1. He's running towards second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he...
Digging in and looking for more, number 5. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hot shot to third. Lynn has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits with one of... Ready once again, Lloyd Hull. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Lloyd Hull.
Okay, all right, here we go now.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the... Here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be... Ready for another chance. Stephen Abe. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Lloyd Hull.
Arkansas. Center fielder. Lloyd.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Rain. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Kyle Waltrip now. No hits in 3 tries so far.
44.
He's struck out once.
Kyle Waltrip.
Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one.
All right, come on now.
Striding in once again, number
Northwest
5.
Arkansas.
He'll start us
Second
off in the
baseman.
8th.
Number 5.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right fine.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
So he punches him out. Digging in once again, number 5.
Number 5.
He's 1 for 4 for the game. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel it.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Stepping in, number 5. He enters play in this one with his batting average of over the .320 mark. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come off another loss, 4.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with the win in this game right here.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Chopped weakly to the left. Chu comes up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Steven Herman.
Steven Herman.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit.
Into the box,
number
5. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out. Ready for another shot now. Number 5. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Oh, and he throws it away. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that...
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Haller looks up, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 10 for him on the year. Number 5 will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's 6-1. Standing in, Ken Kondo.
Number 2. Designated hitter.
Drive it deep.
Ken
Here we go, baby.
Kondo.
Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roger Baez.
The designated hitter, Roger
1-2. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag.
Now
Gary
pitching for the
Ogden
Travelers,
enters the game from the
number
pen, and because
29,
this is a non-save
Gary
situation,
Ogden.
it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
So digging in
Now
now,
batting.
Ken Kondo.
Designated hitter,
On the night, he's 2
Ken
for 4 with a pair of
Kondo.
singles. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Sherwood
The
McElroy.
first baseman, number 9, Sherwood
The
McElroy.
0-2 home. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a
left fielder,
fastball
number
right by a
31.
guy.
Frank Morales.
Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 9-1 ball game. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by
final line
8 runs.
score for the
Feels good to
victorious
dominate a
Natural.
game like that.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.